Alright gardeners, welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving deep into Fairy Update Part 2 in Grow a Garden. And listen, I made this video in a hurry because I want you to have the info first. I don't have time to stretch things out or sugarcoat anything. We're going straight into what's coming, what's changing, and honestly, what could still break the game if the devs don't get it right. So buckle up because this one is packed. The Fairy event is not leaving yet. That's right, we've got at least another full week with this event in the game. Now some of you already blasted through it and you're like, yeah, I've got my eggs, I've got my pets, I'm done. Cool, but for the rest of you, this is your second chance. Don't stress. You don't have to stay up 24/7 farming fairies. You've got time to finish the tiers, stockpile sprays, and grab all the cosmetics and upgrades before the event goes poof. But here's the catch. This isn't just a timer extension. No. The devs are dropping new content on top of it. Let's talk about daily quests, because this right here has been a joke for months. 3 seed packs as a reward? Really? That's like getting socks for Christmas. Technically useful, but nobody's excited. Finally, in part 2, daily quests are being revamped. The rewards should actually matter this time. I'm talking enchanted seed packs, mutation sprays, eggs, maybe even fairy points. And this changes everything. Why? Because suddenly, logging in daily doesn't feel pointless. You'll actually be working towards stuff that pushes your garden forward, instead of cluttering your inventory with pumpkin seeds you didn't ask for. Alright, now the hype part. We're getting a fairy shop and a crafting system. If you saw the leaks, the big fairy tree in the center of the map is now glowing pink and covered in these weird pipes running underground. Right next to it, there's a brand new crafting section. Think back to the Bean Talk event. First, we got a big shop. Then, in the expansion, we got crafting recipes that ate up all the random stuff in your inventory. Same thing is happening here. So expect a fairy shop to sell unique gear, cosmetics, maybe even eggs. And then expect crafting to let you combine enchanted fruits, eggs, or fairy points into new tools. And this is where smart players are going to win. If you've been hoarding items instead of spending everything day one, you'll be ahead when these recipes drop. What about seeds? We know new ones are coming. That's been teased already. The pattern is usually one common, one rare, and one high-value plant, something that reshapes farming strategies. If I had to guess, expect something flashy that fits the fairy vibe, maybe glowing mushrooms, enchanted flowers, or a prismatic tree. But the real question is, what are the multipliers? Because, let's be real, it doesn't matter how cute the plant looks. If it doesn't make money, people won't farm it. So keep your eye on the stats, not just the design. And of course, new pets. This is always the make or break for events. We'll probably see one strong, meta-defining pet that everyone will want, and one troll pet that exists just for memes. Example, Pixie was useful, Ladybug was meh, same formula, different skins, but if they sneak in something like a fairy sprite that buffs mutations, or a pet that duplicates enchanted eggs, oh boy, the economy's gonna flip upside down overnight. Weather updates are always unpredictable. Sometimes they're game-changing, sometimes they're just annoying reskins. But here, that's where things get spicy. The #1 request right now is the plant heater. Why? Because frozen mutations ruin everything. Huge ice cubes covering your plants, blocking your vision, making your garden look like Elsa moved in. Nobody wants that. A plant heater that prevents freezing would be worth every single shekel. Even if it's 500 million, people would grind for it. Another gear idea players are begging for is a real shield. Not the fake favorite tool we have now that lets people still steal your plants. I mean an actual shield that blocks theft. If the devs add that, instant game changer, and oh man, the wish list. Let me run through what people are yelling for. Seed trading. Half the community says yes, half says it'll break the game. Sprinkler trading. Makes sense because right now it's basically trust trades. Ascension. People hate losing all their money just to ascend. They want it to only take the required trillion. Codes. Seriously, give us a new code already. It takes 2 minutes, devs. Sam's shop. Why does feeding him take 24 hours? Cut it to 3. Nobody wants to wait 2 days just to unlock a potato. Some of these ideas make sense. Some are controversial, but they all show one thing. The community is desperate for quality of life improvements, not just new flashy items. Alright, here's my prediction list. 2 new seeds. 1 rare, 1 prismatic. At least 1 must-have pet that boosts glimmering or eggs. Plant heater added as gear. Crafting recipes that cost fairy coins and enchanted items. New weather type that boosts fairy mutations. Daily quests, overhaul with actual decent rewards, and probably 1 hidden troll item just to mess with us. Now listen, not everything is sunshine and sparkles. This update could still backfire. If the new seeds are underpowered, nobody will care. If the new pets are just reskins with no impact, people will skip. If crafting is overpriced or locked behind Robux, expect riots. And if daily quests don't actually reward better stuff, then all this hype is wasted. So here's the deal. Fairy Update. Part 2 has the potential to be the best event expansion we've had all year, or just another shiny distraction that fades in a week. I'm excited, but I'm also cautious, because I've seen Grow a Garden updates that look amazing on paper, and then crash because of bad balancing. Either way, I'll be testing everything the moment it drops, and showing you the best methods to farm it fast. And that's it. That's everything we know right now about Fairy Update Part 2. I made this video fast because I want you to have the info right away. No hiding stuff, no fake hype, no stretching it. Now it's your turn. What's the one thing you want most out of this update? Seed trading, frozen fix, new pets? Drop it in the comments. If this video gets enough love, I'll make a full follow-up showing you solutions to the biggest problems with the event. So yeah, smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the update. Hopefully not crying after losing another trillion shekels.